absolutely sick of it all. So I can't seem to leave any comments. I was pointing out on several channels that it must rain overall more on a warming planet because moisture evaporates from the oceans and therefore there's more moisture in the overall air, and if there's not, then it's to do with the climate engineering chemicals that they're spraying that suck up all the moisture, and then they can migrate it and deluge places, and hold the rain off other places, and this and or whatever. Anyway, it's really getting very irritating not being able to comment on people's channels, I mean, sometimes a thread is started and someone will ask me a question. They've allowed some of the comments to go through, and so the thread's been started, the thread of the conversation, and I can't reply to it. So, I'm looking as if I'm ignorant, I'm not wanting to respond when I am, but I can't because I'm not allowed, because apparently I'm not an adult anymore. I'm a 3-year-old, I'm allowed to vote. I could go, blasting away with the army somewhere, in some disgusting war somewhere, for king and country, Bought one of these yesterday, one of these poppy things. They certainly didn't fight for all this lot, did they, I said to the guy when I was buying it, I said, they certainly didn't fight for all this, did they? And he said, oh no, definitely not. And he agreed with me, and he knew exactly what was going on. He wasn't stupid at all. So there you go, people do know what's going on, but unfortunately the people in authority are doing absolutely nothing because they are all in on it, aren't they, obviously? So, they, good luck to them, when their food runs out on their tables, because they're destroying crops worldwide, and obviously if a country can produce any food for itself, it's certainly not going to be exporting any, is it, if most of their crops are failing. So we won't be getting any food, we won't really get any pecking nuts from wherever it is, California or somewhere, I've already noticed they're not available on the shelves anymore. Various other things I've noticed, Anyway, they were trying to grow mango trees out in the Philippines, and they grew thousands of them, I believe, or hundreds anyway. And none of them grew, none of them made it, This is where they should be able to grow, but because the soil's damaged, the pH of the soil and the chemistry of the soil's all damaged, the microbiome of the soil's all damaged, they can't grow any trees. And it's the same in California. Dane's been trying to grow trees, and he's not grown any trees, nothing will grow. All the forest's dying, all the birds are gone, everything's gone. So, this is great, isn't it? The trees go, we go, oceans go, we go, bees go, we go. No insects, no people, all that, it's all planned, and no food on the shelves, of course, game over. So, time to wake up. People in authority, can you really be assured that there's going to be food on the table for you in the future? I wonder if the their tune will change in the mainstream when they find that they're running out of food on the table for their children and loved ones and family and extended family and grannies and granddaughters and stuff like that. Whatever, It's absolutely disgusting what's going on. And if we don't stop it, if somebody doesn't wake up, using a little bit of reason, we'll be given that reason for a reason, and we should exercise the reason in a reasonable fashion and get them to reasonably desist and stop all the absolute bullshit that they're perpetrating on a poor, dying planet. Thank you. And it's possibly the last video I'll bother to do, because I don't know, I've had enough of it all. I don't see why I'm paying for YouTube Premium and I can't even comment. I'm beginning to get damn sick of it. So, anyway, we'll see how this one goes, see if they allow this video onto the, the YouTube system, okie doke. So for now.